And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. On first down, it's Lynch. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. And he'll get only a couple down to the 44.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Anderson running right. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. And now Anderson is slow to get up. Staying down after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Broncos on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Lynch. He's got his man here. It's Green. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Now it's the Chiefs' all-time leading rusher. It's Jamal Charles on the carry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Here we go now. 319. 319. No. Check. Patriot.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Again, it's Charles. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Broncos on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Lynch. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Virgil Green, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Now the punter Dixon out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
On first down, it's Smith. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Again they run with Gurley. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. For Gurley. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is brought in at the 21. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now Lynch on first down. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Dominic Easley able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. Defense showing blitz.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Over.
On second down, Jamal Charles. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. Back now in Los Angeles as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. Returnable for Thomas. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
Here's Smith now on second down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Rams on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A shotgun snap for Smith. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded just inside the 30. Oh, some strong running. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So the Broncos coming out now. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So the D-line's going to spread out. On the counter, it's Charles. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now Jamal Charles on 3rd down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And the Rams getting set to go now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Gurley, handoff left. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Going deep here for Watkins. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
The Rams on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Play clock winding down. Here's Smith. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, standing just outside his own goal line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Now Lynch going to give to Charles. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Carry now for Jamal Charles. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt.